a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch him work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Very short kick taken right at the 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, a 22.
At the 39-yard line.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. That penalty against DJ Fluker, the behemoth out of Alabama. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he'll get this one across down into Steeler territory.
Ball carrier.
A good productive run there on first down. He winds up getting 8.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, Jackson. Coleman has it here right side. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
They try the 50-yarder and miss it, and now this offense has it 1st and 10 at the 40. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Ebron caught left side. Not much there, only a yard.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Well, we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. Ebron's got it. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
First down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
First down, Garoppolo. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
A gain of
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down.
Here we go, here we go.
On the jet sweep, this is Johnson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Second and 11 now. A quick throw complete to Washington. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up fourth down.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
So on fourth down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Get a little closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Jackson from the shotgun. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And that'll bring up second down.
25-yard line.
To throw again, Jackson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34.
Terrell Edmonds on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
The 38-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. And they give this time to the tailback.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
On the tackle.
It's big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
Up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Dobbins running out of the gun. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Coleman. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Wow, Marquise Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Takes it at the 7. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On On first down, it's Snell again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Anthony McFarland, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again, eluding the pressure right. He'll run it, and he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Jackson now. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now it's Jackson. He'll drop this down to Coleman. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Jackson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch him work, watch him hate, watch him learn, can't relate, watch his
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. On second down, it's Snell. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Here we go.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood Marquise Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
17, Ravens 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He's going to launch it for Washington. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Garoppolo's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own
9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground again here. He's got a first down past the 30 and all the way up to the 31-yard line. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
You ready for report?
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
What's going on, Miss Kevin?
Mr. Matt, can you hear me if I'm on?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
Things where if you don't do them
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
They wrote to me that morning and said they heard Keyshawn's award of the state.
Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Here's Garoppolo to throw.
For the HOD, and the Keyshawn was not awarded the state.
Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off by Nate Gary. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive...
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Justin Tucker.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit. But for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
All of our status hearings, but this particular one,
the Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
If we have to remove any, if you don't, this isn't like set in stone. We can decide together if there's like things you don't think are like
throwing on second down. Garoppolo setting up the screen. This is Samuels. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
A gain of 8 yards.
Trying to get to first with Samuels. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yeah, I just have to look at the report. I believe it's February of 2020.
Okay. And
the Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
10 at the 39-yard line.
You need to, remember, I think we agreed that you'll get on the TV.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Coleman now. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Looking to throw on second down. Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and
2. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Yeah.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson looking left side. Andrews with it complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews His third touchdown now on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw, Garoppolo over the middle, and it's incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On play action, now Garoppolo. And he connects with Ebron. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Pittsburgh.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
They begin the drive with Coleman. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On 2nd down, here's the option. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards, a 1st down. That time on the run-pass option when he decided to throw it. Not a quick little drop-off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple option quarterback in college because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson.
Yeah.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They also got the lead as we get set for the 4th.
Once a week or a couple days after we came there, but it wasn't until about October of 2020.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Ravens 35, Steelers 17. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Like, was it really trying to make it hard? And you wrote this letter to the board. Do you remember that letter?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Trying to have a school placement change or trying to at least enroll him in a different school other than the current setting that he's in. It just wasn't being helpful about him to be basically repeating the way to do.
Here's Snell yet again. And he's got room. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
PDF. There isn't 24, but pages 254. But if you want to review that, a lot of it for the parts that you said.
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll run with Samuels. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And they're waving pressure too much. Down he goes. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down to bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman.
Jackson's
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Thought they'd run the football there on 3rd and inches. Decided to try to pass it, and obviously did not pay off.
Yeah, that is conventional wisdom. You don't have far to go to pick up the first down. I wonder if they overthought it a little bit. Thought maybe they'd catch him napping and get a big play over the top. Instead, the sack occurred.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Definitely needs a higher level
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's Everson Griffin who made the tackle.
And they changed his hours to 27.5 so he can go to non-public. But they didn't change it. Everything else is still inappropriate. His goals are completely unattainable for him. Like, there's not a single chance he can attain any of the goals on his IEP, and that's what the judge found. So, So I'm trying to get him the IEP he needs.
2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 42-yard line.
His parents were to win this case. Okay. Okay, I don't have any other questions. Let me know, like, text me or email me back, like, whatever, to let me know, like, if I have to change some of those questions. But I think that even if you don't, like, remember the exact date, like, if you do recall the time there was a hearing.
So the Steelers with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brought down by Everson Griffin. It's a gain of 4. And it's
Garoppolo looks to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
And the Steeler 1st down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
I will.
she's not very well prepared usually, and so I find her.
A run for Snell.
I think it's kind of fun.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The case already when they did not. So I think they expose her as a liar in this hearing, and I'm excited for that. So I don't really think you need to be like, you just need to answer her questions honestly. You don't have to. You can just have really short yes or no responses, and that's all I would do when I'm responding to her, really. Unless you feel like you want to say more. And if she asks you a question that I think is beyond the scope of what I talked to you about, I'm going to object to it. Or if I think she's making like, I might make objections to questions that I found objectionable, but otherwise it's like nothing like criminal court because it's just like the hearing officer, me, the DCPS attorney, and Mr. Young from Kelly Miller might be on there too. And Becca should be on with me. If it's not, then we can't move forward with the hearing. So, if something happens with the hearing where we have to get it rescheduled for whatever reason, I will text you immediately to let you know. And otherwise, you can reach out to me at any time, day or night, before your testimony. If you text me, I can take a break from the hearing and call you if I need to. So, just, yeah.
Okay, that works out perfectly fine.
Thank you so much, Mr. Batts. You're the best.
You're welcome. Have a great night.
All right, have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, literally 2 seconds, and I'm ready.
Boswell now to kick it away.
Ready, baby boy?
Jamal Agnew now to return it. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Hey, Jim, it's Cecil. I'm good. A quick question. The OEG was asking me about Damien. Was there any Damien? Barnett? Was there any update as far as like placement is concerned? Yeah, I do remember that. All right. Yeah, he's gone right now. Nah, he's gone. Yeah, he came back for the game last week, and then when he found out that it was getting certified back, he just left.
Not much reason to use him at this point.
So, Mom hasn't seen him since last week, and he has court tomorrow, so I don't know how this is going to play. Nah, he's a DL case. It was a whole court case.
The guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher.
The final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were booted, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
People watching this one were thinking to themselves,
so he came in as a DDA 3 years ago, and he's still on supervision. But yeah, she just wanted to know about that, so